Hello everyone. Today I'll be explaining the beacon formula. So if you don't know what the beacon formula does, it basically tries to calculate how many uh, blocks you need to make a beacon. So let this is an example. So the three variables that the beacon formula uses. First is the amount of layers of the beacon. In this example, I have three, and the amount of beacons on the x and the z axis. So I have three beacons on the x axis and two beacons on the z axis. So I have six beacons. So what the formula basically does, it calculates the volume of the shape of how many mineral blocks are required, and here are the three main steps. Ignore the background noise. So in the middle is a cuboid of netherite blocks. Here it is. The area of this cuboid is the height or the layers times x times z. Alright. Now we have the gold block. So this is one strip of it. So there's one, two, three, um, 4, 5, and so there's 10 strips. So and each strip is this staircase, and the area of the staircase is actually really easy to find. I'm gonna explain it using some wool. So here's the same staircase. I'm going to make a not this blue staircase is just the same shape, just rotated, just upside down. This gets a rectangle of this is just the amount of layers, which is this length. This is the layers plus 1. By the way, now I'm going to be considering layers as the variable L. So this is L plus 1, this is L. So you can multiply both of them, divide by 2. It simplifies to L square plus L. Alright. And all divided by 2. And then we multiply by the amount of strips there is. So the amount of strips is just x times z times 2. So this is z, this is x, then you multiply by 2 for the other sides. And so if you multiply by 2 and dividing by 2, the 2 is cancelled. So it's just x times x plus z, all times L square plus L. You can even see that on the thumbnail which I wrote in the formula, the full formula. Alright, so we have the netherite volume, we have the gold volume. Now, how about the diamond volume? This is actually really complicated, so I'm going to try my best to explain it. So here we have a diagram with three colors. Wait a second, I'm gonna remove two of the colors. Actually, I'll just build it again. So here is the red. So this is just the same shape. Now I'll grab this blue wool and make a similar shape that is rotated. Then I'll grab the orange wool and I'll do the same thing. It's rotated as well. And then we have the staircase, which you already know the area of, and I'll mark that as pink. So the area of the red region is the same as the orange and the blue. So it's just the area of this cuboid minus the pink, all divided by 3 because there's 3 of the same thing. The area of this cuboid is just L square times L plus 1 times L plus 1 times L minus L square um, plus minus L, and then all divided by 3. Alright, so that's the area of that. So I already know all the areas, so we can just add them up, and then we get the beacon. Alright, the pro tip: if you want to reduce the amount of blocks you want to use in your beacon, if you pour example, so here's an example. So I have 12 beacons and I will power them all. So here are three arrangements of how I can do it: a 1 by 12, a 2 by 6, and a 3 by 4. I can already tell that the 3 by 4 will use the least amount of blocks. Here's how. So in all these examples, the amount of diamond blocks will be the same, because it's just 4 corners in each, and they'll all have the exact same shape. The same for the netherite block. It's a little hard to see this one, but basically the top and the x and the z will both multiply to 12 in this example, and the layers will also be the same for all of them. So really it just boils down to the gold blocks, and more specifically how many strips there are. um, so you have to reduce the amount of strips, which is basically reducing the sum of the sides of these rectangles. So this is a 1 plus a 12 or 13, so that'll be 26 strips because you have to multiply by 2. There's a 2 by 6, so the sum is 8 or 16 strips. This is a 3 plus a 4 or a 7, so 7 strips. So this is the least expensive way to do it. Alright, that's the beacon formula. Bye.